Welcome to the Geek Easy. Sit back, grab a libation of your choice, and relax, 'cause it's time to do some geek stuff in the Geek Easy. Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. Grab a drink of your choice, because today we will be going over Batman, the animated series, the complete series. This has taken me quite a while to finish. I've had it for probably over a year now, and just I do a few episodes here and there, and just been busy, getting stuff done. And I have to tell you, I do not know why I don't know why I did not watch this series back then. Okay, that's not entirely true. Okay. Came out, it was what? Early 90s? 92? And even as back then, and even kind of now, I'm not a big fan of the animation where they have those huge chins. The big kind of blocky face type. But and I really wasn't much into DC at the time. Of course, I've always been a fan of Batman. But, I don't know. But, as you can tell, I've been a big Batman fan for a while now, and I saw this at Best Buy a while ago and bought it. This was a fantastic series, and it deserves all the adulation that it gets. The stories are really good. I mean, they had to balance it between being a show for kids, which it mainly was, and something that adults could watch. They had to deal with the censors at the time. So that is why the stories, there's certain things in the stories that just didn't, I don't want to say jibe, but, if you read the comics, Batman would have been out of these situations a lot easier. But I really liked the aesthetic, the way they did it. Just with the 50s style of Americana, the cars and everything like that, but with a modern things in there, because they have cell phones and stuff like that. And they were still able to put in the stories that they wanted to. And, this series is responsible for two of the now more popular characters in the DC universe. One, Harley, because she was introduced in this, and Renee Montoya. She was introduced in this series as well. And we all know that, Harley has been, movies. Montoya was in one of the, Harley Quinn movies, and in the comics, which they're both introduced into, Montoya has become the Question. And then, I guess, stopped being the Question now, but, she had a really big part in Gotham Knights and the book. The what about the police and all that. And this series also gave you the origin, the now origin of Victor Fries. So I mean, this series kind of really helped redefine certain aspects of Batman. Because when they were making it, they had just started making Batman darker. Because you had the Batman Year One, you had Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. So it was, you had Burton's Batman having come out, and so they were able to go with the darker aspects, which is what they wanted to do, as opposed to the the 66 type of things. And wow, I mean, I really, really, really enjoyed this series. I like the whole Bullock thing, the way they have him portrayed in there. It's just like, dude, really? And, Kevin Conroy's performance as Batman was incredible. Mark Hamill blew the roof off with his performance of the Joker. And, it's really kind of weird because Tim Curry was the original choice. I think he did the first 3 episodes of the animated series, but then there was an issue between him and a producer or something like that, and he walked off, and so they had to get a new actor to play Joker, and Mark Hamill came in and just, so I think that is a lot, no disrespect to Tim Curry, because that guy is an incredible actor as well, but I think, Hamill doing the voice of it is the only choice. I mean, Bruce Timm, in an interview in one of those special features, said if you were to put up a Mount Rushmore of Jokers, you would have Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger, Mark Hamill. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that at all. The only thing I didn't like is, you have, when you have that, you have, which one is this? Number 1, you have all the series, you have season 1, season 2, here on this one, or just season 2, disc 1, and then when you get to the second one, you get here, and one of them right here is the bonus features, special features. There's only 2 things of bonus features on here. That's it. I mean, they have commentaries on some of the episodes, but the special features disc only has 2 special features, which is kind of minimal, especially for something like this. And if you get like one of the movies, there's hours of the stuff. So that was kind of a little bit of a letdown. But it does make up for the fact of having Mask of the Phantasm, which I just got done watching. And what was it? Sub-Zero, which I will watch later. What is it? Sub-Zero. But for the animated series, the first 2 seasons were better. The 3rd season, there's a change in the uniform, which I actually liked it a little bit better because they'd go to having him without the yellow circle around there, which I'm not a big fan of. You know, I like the I like the just the dark bat on there with no circle and the short ears. I hate it when you see these things with the really long ears on there. But then they changed the way certain people look. Like Selena, they took her back to the way she originally looked, as opposed to blonde in the first two seasons. And there was more of a Batgirl presence in this one, in season 3. Overall, I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5, just because there's not a whole lot of special features on it. Okay, so maybe I'm being a little picky. But, yeah. So what do you think? Did you watch the series? What did you think? And let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy your Batman.